am back with just another quick video. I'm super excited for tonight's ISO training class. I created a quick workbook for my students to use. I like for my students to get hands-on experience that's mapped back to real-world scenarios. Again, the purpose here is to ensure they're getting the most real-world experience to help them land a job as fast as possible, right? Because if you can go in there, talk the talk and walk the walk, you're ahead of the game. So, Cybersecurity Framework Mapping Workbook, I created using Claude. I have instructions here on what is this workbook, why the framing mapping matters, understanding the framework. So I have NIST 853 Rev 5, NIST CSF, SOC 2, HIPAA security rule, and ISO 27001, all in this workbook. I have a usage guide and some more things just to get everyone started. We have a control master map. So we have our security topics and then our frameworks, rules, regulations that are mapped to each other, which is super pretty, goes all the way across. And then we have a framework explorer. So if you click on a security topic, let's say incident response, we're going to be able to select the relevant NIST controls that are relevant to incident response. So it could give you like control details, and then it would also map to other frameworks, and then you can do the same thing with various topics. Now, this is not an all-inclusive of every control there is. Of course, we're just in a practice environment, so it's going to just include I think I included maybe like 30, 40, I don't remember. But this is scenario practice that we have. So like on line 4, we have a former employee's Active Directory account remains active 60 days after termination. What the problem is, the risk, so on and so forth, to help students really understand security and be able to practice what they're doing. And then we have some back-end logic here on how this workbook it was actually created and what it uses to map its logic. So in class tonight, we'll be running some practice scenarios using the prompts that I'm going to be giving the students. So if you are not in my ISO class, you are missing out. If you're looking to upskill, whether you are a compliance analyst, a current GRC analyst, heck, whether you are an ISO and you're not doing this work, definitely enroll in my ISO class. Looking forward to seeing everyone tonight.